Everyone's asking the wrong question about AI. It's not, will this take my job? Or is AI gonna replace my business? It is, do you own something that AI can't structurally replace? Because I'm gonna show you one specific business model that not only survives AI, it actually becomes even more valuable and powerful as AI strengthens, and how you can actually start building it in the next 30 days using what you already know. This isn't theory. So I built my own multi-million-dollar business with this model over the last decade, and I've taught thousands of people to do the same. So if you're thinking, yeah, but my industry is just different, or I don't see how this applies to me, that's exactly what most people think until they see exactly how this works. And in this video, I'm not just gonna explain it, I'm gonna break it down in real time, show you what this looks like as a real example, and give you a step-by-step plan so you can start implementing this. And if you really wanna take that seriously and start taking action on it, be sure to comment business plan below this video, and we'll send you our knowledge bank business plan to turn what you already know into a highly scalable and profitable online education business. So just comment business plan below and we'll send you the link to access it on demand. So let's dig into one of the biggest problems that a lot of businesses are facing right now. AI has made information free on a scale that we have never seen before. Any business built on packaging information and reselling it is structurally broken. If you think about what used to require expertise to access, things like frameworks and models and strategies and tactics and playbooks. A decade ago, if you needed a deep dive analysis on something, you would hire an expert, or you would invest in a program or consulting, or you would buy a book. Now you just write a prompt, you get it for free in seconds. So the business model of I know a lot of stuff and I'm going to package it and then sell it to people, AI has destroyed that. And honestly, it should have, because information was really never the product anyways. It just looked like that for a while. The internet created this period of time where access to information felt rare and valuable and truly worth paying for. But that window closed. So the businesses that are dying because of this, they're not dying because of AI. They're dying because they were always selling the wrong thing. The ones built on the right thing, those are exactly the ones that we're here to talk about. So let's talk about the 3 specific things that AI cannot replace. And they just so happen to be the things that people will actually pay for. So the first is lived experience. So AI has never coached someone through a business-threatening crisis and seen what it actually takes to come out on the other side. It has never built a marriage coaching practice from nothing after going through a painful divorce. It's never burnt out in a demanding career and then rebuilt something sustainable. That experience, that lived experience, that is the product. So the second piece of this is human accountability. So AI can produce a perfect plan in seconds. That's not the bottleneck. Most people don't fail from lack of knowledge. They fail from lack of execution. So only a human can hold another human accountable in a way that actually changes behavior. So if you're realizing that you are that human for someone, please comment business plan below and we'll send you the knowledge bank business plan to help you figure out exactly how to structure it in the right way, okay? Now, this brings me to the third piece. It is trust built through real relationships. The kind of trust that makes somebody say, I want to learn from you. I don't want to just get an answer. So that can't be manufactured. It is built through consistency, through story, through proven results shown over and over and over again. So Christine was director of data at Vimeo, senior level, well compensated, great at her job, but she knew she wanted to do something more personally meaningful. So she'd actually been a teacher before, and she had this deep expertise in data analytics. And she knew exactly what it took to go from feeling lost in that world to actually landing the job and succeeding on the work. So that path, her specific path through it was the product, right? So not a data course, not general career advice, a precise transformation, not just information. So helping working professionals go from feeling stuck and overlooked to becoming standout data analysts who are confident in interviews, they get hired and they succeed in their role. So she launched her first version of this with 15 students within weeks of starting. And now she's helped almost 40 people with this exact transformation. And she's left her corporate job entirely. So she's been able to go and run this business full time. Super fulfilling for her, doing the work that she really wants to do with these incredible people. So AI can explain data analytics and the concepts around it, but it's never navigated the specific fear of that career pivot or the self-doubt of an interview process or how to actually tackle it, or the gap between knowing your craft and knowing how to get someone else to believe in it. Christine has. Okay, so that's the asset, that's the product, that's the program. And it gets more valuable, not less valuable, the longer she actually works in it. So that's that real lived experience. So your years of experience are not a liability in the AI era. They are the one asset that AI cannot replicate. So when you're the only person who has walked your specific path and built your specific framework, you're actually irreplaceable by definition. So that kind of brings us into the business that outlasts AI. And it is not a course, okay? I want to make that clear. It is not just an information product or a digital product. It is a transformation business. Big difference. So the model that makes it work is what we call coaching at scale. So it is built around what we call the 3 C's. So curriculum, coaching, and community. So here's what matters about that structure. AI can put together a curriculum. Let it. That's cool. But curriculum alone doesn't create transformation. And it's not always built on what you actually have lived and experienced, so it's not going to be completely accurate. There is human editing and expertise that has to be involved in this process. Have you ever heard of AI hallucinating? It does a lot, and it makes things up a lot. So you really do, as the expert, you have to have that seasoned eye to make something that is actually going to change people's lives and have a real impact on them. If you're just regurgitating what AI is telling you, it's not going to be as effective. So I think what's important to understand is, on so many levels, curriculum alone doesn't actually create the result that people are investing into. It doesn't create the transformation. So real transformation actually comes from coaching, and it comes from a human who sees where you're stuck and calls you through it. And also it comes from a community, real people in real relationship with each other, learning together. So the model is designed around what AI can handle on one side and what only humans can provide on the other. That is not a gap in the model, that's actually the design of it. So I actually lived the wrong version of this at first. So when I was doing one-on-one consulting work, I was booked solid. I was charging premium rates. By every external measure of success, I was successful. But I was answering the same questions over and over again all day long, back to back. My schedule was absolutely packed. And the crazy part is, no matter how hard I pushed, I was not able to surpass that 100K mark per year in my business. And at 29 years old, going at that rate for so long, I was rushed to the hospital with all of the symptoms of a stroke. And luckily it wasn't a stroke, but it was severe burnout. And so lying in that hospital bed is probably one of the most important lessons that I've ever learned. And I decided to make a very real change in that moment. I stopped trying to scale by adding more of myself to the process, because that is a recipe for disaster. I took my expertise and I packaged it into a system, coaching, curriculum, community, and used that to get the results for my clients without having to be on every meeting or every phone call or answer every single question, because it was living and breathing and existing and getting people the results without me having to be constantly available. And the result of that is we took that business from 0 to $35 million in 7 years. And this is the really interesting part. You would think with that kind of growth, my calendar is still booked and busy. But the reality is I have 2 mandatory calls a week. That's it. That's the only thing on my schedule. So same expertise, completely different model. So the model changed everything. Not the hours spent, not putting more of myself and my time into the business, not more hustle. The model is what changed it all. So you don't need this super complicated business model. In fact, I find that simplicity scales. Complication creates chaos, and it creates stagnation as well. What I think is important to understand is oftentimes I find that people who are crumbling under the stress of their business and that they're working all the time around the clock, they oftentimes are missing the mark in how they're actually operating the business. They love what they do, they're good at what they do, but they resent the crap out of their business and they're getting so burnt out they want to quit, not because of the work that they're doing, but the way that they're doing the work. So you have to have a methodology and you have to have a system to be able to turn this into something that can truly scale without requiring all of your time. So the one-person transformation-based business is not a compromise on scale. It is actually probably the most efficient form of scale available right now. But at the same time, so many people miss that they even have this available to them. So most experienced professionals already have everything they need. They have that raw material. They just don't know how to recognize it. So 3 signals that you're already sitting on an irreplaceable business is 1, people come to you for advice in one area repeatedly, over and over again, not randomly. It's the thing you consistently are kind of the go-to person for. 2, and this sounds kind of silly and I shouldn't really have to say it, but I do. You've actually done the thing. So you've done the work, you've gotten the results, and it's not a result that can easily be Googled and implemented, not just a fact or a piece of information, but an actual transformation. So this before and after that happened because of your specific strategy, method, implementation. And number 3 is you can actually describe that before and after in concrete terms. So where does someone start? Where are they at when they want to work with you and get the results of what you do? And where do they end up? What actually changes for them? If you can answer that, you have the absolute foundation of a business. So this is the whole idea around what we call the knowledge bank. So for years, you have been making deposits without even realizing it. Most people have a full account. They just haven't been shown how to make a withdrawal. So the problem has never been the asset. It is the access. So you are not starting this from zero. I think that's important to say. You're starting from actual experience, which is invaluable. So the question isn't whether you have something worth teaching. The question is whether you've structured it in a way that creates real transformation. So not just a transfer of information, because people do not want that and they don't have time to sift through it. Those are really different things, and you have to be aware of how to structure them differently. So you don't need to build the whole thing to start. I don't want you to walk away from this and be like, I'm going to go build the program. Please don't do that. You need 3 things. So step number 1 is name your methodology. Just put a name to it. It doesn't have to be perfect, and write down what you do repeatedly that gets results. So not as a skill, but as a process. So steps, sequence, system. That's how you want to think about it. When you name it, you own it. It's yours, right? So step 2 is define the transformation, not what you teach, what changes for the person after they work with you. Where do they start? Where do they end up? The more specific that before and after is, the more powerful the offer and your program actually becomes, the more people will want it. So step 3 is build what we call your POP, your profitable offer prototype. Most people will go and build the full course first, and then they try to sell it and then nobody wants it and it's just crickets. We don't want that to happen. So the POP really reverses that sequence. So you test the offer before you build the content. You have real conversations with the people you want to serve, not to sell them, but to actually listen and build something incredible. And you shape the offer around what they actually need. So you get paid before you produce the full curriculum. So a great example of this. So Russell is a drummer and a producer from New York, and he helps musicians grow their audience and create content on social media. Before working with us, he had spent months trying to piece together a course, cobbling advice from YouTube videos, articles, AI prompts. He had these one-to-one lessons he was doing, so drum lessons, but the time trap was so real for him. He had this unpredictable freelance schedule, no scalable model, no clear path forward, so he did the work differently. He launched his POP following this entire process, and within 2 months, he had 17 clients enrolled and made $21,000 in cash collected. So that is cash flow, time freedom, and the foundation of a 6-figure business built entirely from what he already knew and what he was already doing, just structured differently. So again, this isn't because he learned something new, it's because he stopped trying to sell information and built a clear path from where his clients are now to ultimately where they want to go. So that is the POP. Validate before you build. Talk to real human beings first, and then shape the offer around what they actually need, not what you think they need. That is a recipe for disaster. So you don't need the full curriculum before you start. You just want to have an outline to get them from A to B, 0 to hero. You need clarity on who you serve, what changes for them, and the willingness to have real conversations. And that is the starting point. So here's the honest picture of where we are. AI is accelerating. Every week it's getting more capable. And what's happening in parallel to that is this gap between information and transformation is just getting wider. Information is ultimately becoming so available that it's just getting cheaper. Transformation, on the other hand, is getting even more valuable because people don't want to sift through thousands of articles and YouTube videos and Instagram reels to try and figure out how to get the result that they're aiming for. They want a trusted source which is ultimately the program that you can build. So that means that the opportunity to build this business, it's not shrinking, it's only opening. But it requires moving with a lot of clarity and not waiting until the gap becomes more and more crowded. So if you already have the experience and the expertise, you have what you need. So the Knowledge Bank business plan is the starting point for structuring it in the right way. So like I said, just comment business plan below this video or click the link in the description. We'll go ahead and send you the link to access it on demand. And if this resonated with you, if you're sitting on years of actual experience and expertise and you want to start building something with it, watch this video next. It's called The Smartest Way to Turn Your Expertise into $1 million. And it's going to go deeper on exactly how to take what you already know and build it into something that actually can scale without adding more hours or more hustle or more of yourself to the equation. So if your expertise is already there, that video is going to show you what to do with it. Thanks so much for watching. Can't wait to hear light bulbs in the comments below. That's our love language. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.